Good evening, everyone. I'm really sorry for 2 minutes delay. There was some technical glitch. I hope it is now working properly. Just confirm whether the audio and the video is clear to you or not in the chat sections. Yes. Please confirm whether the audio and the video is clear to you or not. Then we'll start off with our class. Let's wait for students to join in and we'll begin. Yes. So today is again a general aptitude session. So today we'll be discussing few more questions related to the part A. So first of all, I'm really sorry for missing out last 3 days classes. Actually, I was not keeping well. So today, from today onwards, we are resuming with our classes. Okay. Good evening, Nisha. So let's begin. So today is the third general aptitude session in our daily marathon series, right? So let's begin now. Before starting the video, if you're new to the channel, do not forget to hit the subscribe button. In addition, download our application available both on the Android and iOS. In addition, we have our own website also now. So check out our website for getting to know more about Botany Insider. We have a number of courses running for you all. So if you wish to have a very structured and very organized revision, so you can join our crash course. Okay. In addition to that, we also have our mock test. We have a complete guide available for you all. In addition, we also have the PYQ pointers for you to revise in a very organized manner. In addition, you can also get our notes booklet from the you can either order via our application or you can order via the WhatsApp number provided in the chat section. In addition, we are also going to launch revision booklets from tomorrow, especially for the June 2023 examination. So if you wish to get to know about the revision booklets, you can WhatsApp us. We'll give you the complete information. These revision booklets will be launched tomorrow, so wait for it and then you can place your orders for the same. Okay. Now let's begin. So this was the question that we were discussing in the previous class, but because of very less students, we left it in middle. So try to find the answer for this particular question. The question is, the university needs to appoint a new vice chancellor which is based upon the seniority. So there's a university, and in this university there is a new VC need to be appointed. And what is the process used for the appointment? It is based upon the seniority. The question is saying that Miss West is less senior to Mr. North but more senior to Miss East. Mr. North is senior to Miss West but junior to Mr. North. So if the senior most is saying no to the or declining the assignment, you need to find out that who will be the new vice chancellor. I won't be writing down the complete order over here, because if I write, you'll get the answer. So give it a try yourself and then we'll solve it out together. Take your time, quickly find the answer, then we'll do it together. Okay. Yes, Nisha, my voice is not good yet. It will take time, but I wanted to have classes for the students. But I was getting a lot of requests from the students on my number to conduct these marathons. So I thought health and my students both of our priority. So I am taking the classes. D, okay. Others also quickly mark the answers. 7 students are there in the class. Everyone mark the answer. Then we'll solve it out together. It's very simple. If you put in a bet, like if you read properly and you put the simple chronological order, you'll get the answer very easily. Just read the question carefully, you'll be able to solve it. Okay, two of you are marking the answer as D. Let's check. The question is saying that based upon the seniority, the appointment of the VC need to be there, right? So Miss West is less senior to Mr. North. So if I appoint, or if I write it down in this particular chronological order, Miss West is less senior. Less senior means I can write down West over here and North over here. This would be the senior, this would be the junior. Okay, now he's saying, now the question is saying Miss West is less senior to Mr. North but more senior to Miss West. More senior means East would be at the lower place of the West, right? Then Mr. South is senior to West. Mr. South is senior to West. So West senior is South but junior to North. So it would be below junior, below the South one. Question is saying if the senior most declines. Now the question is over. It is saying senior most decline, that is North has declined the assignment. So who will be the chancellor? Mr. South, that is the second most senior person would be the chancellor of the university, right? So the answer for this particular question is option number D. Very good, all of you got the answer correct. It was a previous class question. Now let's try to find the answer for this question. Now this is a very good question, very interesting question. The question is saying point A on the wheel, like over here, this is a complete wheel given to you and this is the initial position of the wheel, right, of radius r. So from here to here the radius is given to you as r. It is saying it touches the horizontal plane at point P. So this is your plane and you are getting the point touching known as P. It rolls without slipping. So from here it is rolling and moving to this particular position. At it is rolling till which point, at which the A is at the highest position. So initially A is over here. Now A has turned to this particular position. It is asking what is the final distance AP. You need to find out the distance between A and P. So you need to find this and this. You need to find this distance. Okay, so try to find the answer for this. This question looks bit difficult. It looks very like tricky, but there's a very simple trick that need to be applied over here and you'll be able to get the answer. So take your time, get the answer, then we'll solve it out together. Okay, I'll give you 2 minutes for this. Get the answer for the question. Done? Take your time, understand the question, then only mark the answer. Okay, and many times questions get repeated of these types, and all the questions that we are doing today and in the all the marathon series, all the questions are PYQs. Okay, so give it a try everyone. D. Okay, others also mark the answer. Take your time, mark the answer for the question. A. Okay, Nisha is writing the answer as A, Shivam as Mayank as D. Others also mark the answer. let's start. So Shmita, mark the answer. Niharika, mark the answer. And other students who are there in the class, mark the answers. These questions are important, okay? So make sure you're not skipping these. Okay, let's give it a try now. See, the question is saying what? Question is saying that a point A is over here. The wheel is of radius r. Okay, that means from here to here, radius is r. And the point over here is P. Over here it is A. You need to find this distance. This looks very, very difficult, like how to even start this question. But if you apply two basic logics, first is extrapolate it. Try to make a triangle. Okay, now it's a right angle triangle. What is required? All you need to find is this side, means this value and this value. This value would be equal to what? Because the radius is r, so the diameter would be 2r. So if this is P, this is A, let's consider this as B. Let me make it here. It is A, P and B, right? So this is 2r. This is something we have got. You need to find this. Now you need to get this particular value. How to find this value? See, what will be the distance traveled by a wheel? Like what would be the actual distance a wheel would be traveling? It would be equal to the outer circumference only. What is the circumference of a circle? 2 pi r, right? And if you look closely over here, from here to here, there is half movement, like the circle is moving halfway. Halfway means 2 pi r upon 2. That means this particular side is pi r. Did you understand this point? Yes or no? Till this point, is it clear? Did you get to know like why is it pi r? The value like BP is equal to pi r. How did I get it? Did you understand this point? Yes or no? Yes. Till this point, is it clear? How did I get pi r over here? Yes. So now see, you just need to find this. Now this is a right angle triangle. Apply the property of a Pythagoras theorem. What is a Pythagoras theorem all about? Pythagoras theorem says perpendicular square plus base square is equal to hypotenuse square. That is AB square plus BP square or PB square is equal to AP square, right? AB is equal to 2r. AB square will be equal to 4r square. BP is equal to pi r. BP square will be equal to pi square r square, which will be equal to AP square, right? Take r square common. In bracket you have 4 plus pi square is equal to AP square. But you need to find what? You need to find only AP. What will be AP equal to? I'm writing it over here. AP will be equal to what? If you take square root on the other side, r would be outside the square root, and in the inside you will be having 4 plus pi square. Answer would be option number C. None of you got the answer correct. Yeah, none of you got the answer correct. I hope the question is clear to you, and this is a very, very important concept which you need to keep in mind. Just see whether it's clear or not. If yes, we'll move forward. If not, I'll repeat the question again for you. We have 11 students in the class, good number. Just check everyone whether the question is clear or not. If it is clear, very good. And many times questions get repeated from these type of concepts, so make sure you're keeping a good note of it. Okay? Clear everyone? Very good. Others? Excellent. Let's move forward now, right? And make sure you keep a note of these type of questions. You can write it down somewhere in your notes, wherever you are keeping a information for part A especially. Now the next question. The question is, there are two runners starting together to run on a circular path, taking 6 and 8 minutes. So you have, let's say, runner A. This is a track B. Just imagine this is a circular track this way. They are starting from this point. This is runner A, this is runner B. Okay, runner A is taking 6 minutes. Runner B is taking 8 minutes to complete one round. So from this point to run and to come over here, runner A is taking 6 minutes. Runner B is taking 8 minutes. Question is asking that how after or how many minutes later do they meet again for the first time on the start line. Like if they are having a difference of 2 minutes in their running. Question is asking how many minutes later will they meet again if they move, or assuming their constant speeds, on the start line like the very first time. Okay, so try to find the answer for this. Again, a new concept to understand. Take your time, get the answer for this question, then we'll solve it out together. Okay. Okay, B. Others also mark the answer. Think about it, get the answer for this. We have 8-10 students in the class, but only 3 or 4 of them are participating. Please make sure, students, that if you're there in a general aptitude class, you're at least participating. Okay. One more minute, then we'll begin with the discussion. Let everyone try. Okay, let's give it a try to this question. It's a very, very simple question. Question is saying that there are two runners, A and B. We have assumed A and B as the runners. A is taking 6 minutes, B is taking 8 minutes. So it is asking how many minutes later will they meet again if they are running with a constant speed. So if they're running with a constant speed, that means they would not deviate from the number of minutes they are taking. They would keep on taking the same number of minutes in every round. Okay, so see, if you go via the logical sense, you can eliminate option number A and option number D, because A cannot be the answer. At 8 minutes, how can they meet? Because 6 would have not yet been, like A would have already completed the round, and then B would have reached to the first line. 8 cannot be the answer. Same D cannot be the answer, because for them to meet again, there need to be a common number between the two digits that we are given. So 6 and 8, there is no common number for 60. D cannot be the answer. Now for B and C, over here you have to remember, we need to find out that after how many minutes will they be meeting for the very first time in the similar manner. So you have to find out the highest common factor. For that you need to do a simple calculation. I hope you remember, like this is something we study in our junior classes. So I am expecting that you know about this. So it is 2 into 3, 3 to the 6, 6 4s are 24. So answer for this question would be 24. So 24 is the highest common factor between 6 and 8. Okay, so that is the reason why answer. And with this you can eliminate 32 as well, because you need to have a common factor, right? So 32 is not common between 6 and 8 in any sense, so you can easily eliminate C as well. So you can either do it via common sense, or you can do it via the method which I used, which is finding of the highest common factor. Okay, so there are two ways of doing this question. I hope the question is clear to all. If yes, do let me know in the chat section. Then we'll switch over to one more question for today. Yes, clear everyone? Great, let's move on now. Now, yeah, this is again very good question, repeatedly asked question. Or let's do one thing, we'll do it tomorrow. I'll give you a simple question for today. Yeah, try to find the answer for this question. That one we'll do tomorrow. That's a big question. It will take more time. So try to find the answer for this. The question is, you are given two scatter plots. You need to find that out of the four, which of the observation is correct, or out of the four, which of the following can be suggested. So read the graphs, try to find out which is the correct answer for this particular question. Okay, take your time, analyze. This is sort of analytical question, so try to find the answer for this question now. Everyone, take your time, get the answer. It's very simple, give it a try everyone. Okay, CA. Okay, so let's give it a try. So the answer for this particular question is option number A. That is this one. Correlation between X and Y is stronger in A than B. See, if you observe carefully in the first case, this is A, this is B. If you look into the first one, there is somewhat a linear correlation. But in the second one, there is no correlation. Like there is something, like you cannot deduce anything, like what kind of relationship is X and Y variable following with each other. So relation between X and Y is stronger in case of A as compared to in case of B. Okay, so answer for this question is option number A. Okay, so those of you who gave the answer correct, Nisha and Sushmita, very good, your answers are correct, except for you, Niharika and Mayank. I hope you have understood the concept now, right? So these were the 4 questions for today. I hope these questions were helpful. Now we'll have the class tomorrow, or day after tomorrow, if my health allows. For tomorrow we'll have it tomorrow, otherwise from Monday onwards we'll be having regular classes. Okay, so this was about it. Thank you for joining in. In addition, if you wish to have the crash course, you can download our application and get yourself enrolled in the crash course. In addition, tomorrow we have the revision booklets also getting launched for you all. So if you wish, you can get your revision booklets specially designed for the June 2023 examination. Okay, so this was about it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye everyone, take care, and if you have any doubt, any problem, you can ask in the comment section after the class. Okay, bye everyone.